Hi first graders, thank you for joining me for math today. Today for math you will need 2 sticks of 10 Lincoln cubes in 2 different colors. You will also need your math book. Turn to the page that says Lesson 26 Problem Set. You will see a picture of hands and some bugs and some other things. Okay, so Lesson 26 Problem Set, your whiteboard, your dry erase marker, those 2 sticks of Lincoln cubes, and a pencil to write in your math book with. Okay, let's get started. Here's our I can statement for today, and some of it might not make any sense to you yet, but I'm sure it will here shortly. It says, I can separate a teen number. So we will be working with teen numbers today. Teen numbers are those numbers that begin with 1 and have some more, okay? I can separate a teen number into 10 and some more, and we call those some more part ones, okay? We're going to talk about something called 10 and ones today, and we're going to be using just teen numbers for that. So go ahead and first you'll need that whiteboard. And with me, you can write this number at the top of your board, 14. Okay, let's write the number 14 at the top of our board. I'm also going to give my 14 2 little number bond sticks coming out of it. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab my Lincoln cubes. Now, if we make the number 14, I'm going to use all of this stick. So let's find 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Holy moly! I have a line too big. I'm going to go this way down here. Line is too long. There are my 10 blue Lincoln cubes. Okay, I need how many? I need 14, so I'm going to have to use some of my orange stick as well. Wow, okay. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There we go. Go ahead and get your 14 as well. And that was sort of a mess, wasn't it? With all these cubes all jumbled up, like they're all their own one. And we counted how many ones up to 14? We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Now there's got to be an easier way to do this, don't you think? There's got to be an easier way to do this, to show 14, because this is just too messy for Mrs. Garris. Okay? So when we have the number 14, I can take my blues here, because I know I have 10 of them, and 10 is our friend, and almost pretend like they're beads on a bracelet, right? And my bracelet can only have 10 beads on it. And if the beads are sprawled all over the place like this, I can't wear my bracelet. I need them to be attached to each other somehow. Now, I don't have a string from these beads, but they happen to go together just like this because they are Lincoln cubes. And I'm going to put my 10 together. Go ahead and put your 10 together. There! Look how much nicely it looks on my board. It's neater. I can tell it's easily 10. I'm going to move my orange ones over next to it. So I have now 10 blue, right? We're going to break up 14 into 10 and some more, right? 10 blue, and how many orange? 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. So 14 is made up of 10 and 4. Now here's a new term that you're going to start using in first grade a lot. There are 10 blue Lincoln cubes, right? They were all separated. There were 10 of them. We put them together to make this one stick. It's all stuck together now, right? It doesn't go anywhere. It's stuck together right now. We also call this 110. Okay, we call this 110. Go ahead and write this with me. So 14, how many tens do I have? How many sticks do I have here? I just have one stick, okay? My one stick does have 10 cubes, but I just have one of these sticks that I can pick up. So this is called 110, okay? I have 110, and the rest we call ones. See how I can't put these ones together in a stick because they don't have 10. I can only put 10 into a stick. If I don't have 10 of these, I'm not going to make another stick. I'm not going to connect them. I'm going to keep them separate. This is the some more that we were talking about in our I can statement. Some more we call our ones. These ones, there aren't 10 of them yet, so we can't make a 10 with them. How many of them are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 110, that's this, and 4 ones. Okay, and if you notice, if we go back to the number 14, we have 110 and 4 ones in that number. Okay, our value of 10 is 10, and our value of the ones is 4. There are 4 ones and 110. 110 and 4 ones makes the number 14. What if we did this? Go ahead and keep your 110. We call this 110. And I want you to take 2 more. I'm going to put this in rows of 5. I want you to take 2 more of your other color. So I took 2 more orange. So I still see my 110 that has a value of 10. My 110, but now I have a different amount of ones. How many cubes do I have now? I have 10. And how many ones do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 10 and 6 makes what number? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Can you count that with me again? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Right. So now we have 16. Let's take a peek at how many 10s and 1s we have in 16. 16 has 1 stick still. Okay, so how many 10s is this? This is 110 still. Okay, still only 1 stick that I can put together. Can't put these ones together. They don't have 10. There aren't 10 of them. Okay, how many 1s do we have now in our orange or our other color? We have 5 and 1 more, which is 6 1s. Okay, so 16 can be broken up into 10 and 6, right? 10 and 6, or we call it 110 because I have 1 stick, and 6 ones that are separate. Okay, nice work. Let's go ahead and grab our math books now. And remember, we are going to need to be on lesson 26, problem set. Okay, and you'll see a picture of the hands and the bugs, the ladybugs. Go ahead and grab yourself something to write with as well. And show me you're ready for lesson 26's problem set. Let's first read our directions. It says circle 10. We've done that before. So whatever's in the picture, we need to circle 10 first. Then we're going to write the number. We're going to write the number that is all of them together in the picture. Then it asks, how many 10s and 1s? Okay. Keep in mind, a 10 is how many groups of 10 did you circle. So if you circle 1 group of 10, there is 1 10. If you circle 3 groups of 10, there are 3 10s. Okay, we'll see how many 10s we have. In our first one, number 1, I see fingers. Well, we know that how many hands makes 10? 2 hands makes 10, right? 5 and 5. So we circle 10. Write the number. How many fingers are in our picture? We circled 10, and then there are 5 more. 10 and 5 makes 15, right? Okay. Now it says 15 is the same as blank 10 and blank ones. So when it says blank 10, we do not have 10 tens. How many groups did we circle? We only circled, whoops, one group. So we have 1 10, here it is. And how many ones? How many were left outside by themselves because they couldn't get circled? 5. Okay, just like if we look at the number 15, there is a 1 in the tens place, 1 10, and there is a 5 in the ones place. So 1 10 and 5 ones is one way to think of the number 15. Okay, now let's take a peek at these bugs. We first have to circle 10. Can you find 10 bugs? Oh, these are rows of 5. I see a row of 5 here and a row of 5 here. I'm going to circle those ones. 5 and 5 make 10. I've circled 1 10, and there are some more out here. How many? 1, 2. So 10, 11, 12 is our number. 12 is the same as blank 10. How many did we circle? We circled one group. And how many were left outside? 2. 12 is the same as 1 10 and 2 ones. Great job. Go ahead and try number 3. These butterflies are all jumbled up. No easy rows for you to circle this time. So you're going to have to find 10. Count 10. I would start at one side, count 10, and circle them. Since they're so tricky and all jumbled up there, double check after you circle and make sure there are 10 in there. Yep, I have 10. And then we have to figure out how many are still outside of the circle. How many did you count? 7. Good, you should have counted 7. So we have 10 and 7. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 makes 10 and 7. Okay, 17 is the same as, oh, don't let them trick you. They're putting the ones first and blank 10. So the ones, remember the ones are the ones that are extra, the ones that we couldn't put in the circle. How many of them are there? 7 ones. And how many groups did you circle? How many 10s do you have? You circled 1 10. So 17 can also be 7 ones and 1 10. Or you could say 1 10 and 7 ones. It doesn't matter. Let's go on to number 4. Now you see in 4 and 5, you have groups of 10 already made for you. Oops. You see a bundle already made for you here in number 4, and you see a box here that has, it's labeled 10 crayons. So in order to circle 10, all we're going to have to do is circle that group. Okay? So it looks like those are maybe straws. We have a group of 10 and 3 more. So 10, 11, 12, 13 is the same as how many 10s? How many did you circle? How many groups? You only have one group of 10 and 1, 2, 3 ones. 13 is the same as 1 10 and 3 ones. Nice job. Will you finish number 5 on your own with the crayons? See if you can get that one correct all by yourself. right, let's see if you got what I'm going to get. If I circle my 10, my box has 10, so there's a group. It's just like if I were to have the cubes all separated and then I grouped them up like we did up here and here. Or what if I just gave them to you all put together already? That's like what the box represents. There are 10 and 7, so 17. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. 17 is the same as my one group of 10 and 7 extras, some more. 7 ones. All right, good work. We're going to do 2 more together. These ones are going to look a little bit different. Remember how we used our number bond on our whiteboard? Now we're going to use that number bond again. Also, remember how I said my cubes were kind of like beads on a bracelet and I want to string them up in groups of 10? Well, this is also what we're going to practice a little more now. The directions say something about hide 0 cards, but we do not have those, first graders, so we are just going to have to use our mind and what we've already learned to help us. It says write how many 10s and 1s. Okay, so first they have a picture for us. Okay, these, what they look like are beads, right, like a bracelet that can only have 10 on it, and they have the line through them. It's like the string that's going through the 10 beads making them a bracelet. This is also a group of 10. So if it helps you to circle and say, okay, there's one group, so I have 1 10, that's great, but you don't have to do that. The first thing they want is the number bond. So this number bond, it shows 2 boxes, but I just want you to think of it as 1, as our whole number. So how many beads are in our picture? We have 10, 11, 12. So I'm going to write 12 in my number bond. And just like we broke it up, our number bond on our whiteboard, we're going to do it again here. Okay, so 12 is the same as what number? How many beads were in this group? 10. And how many beads are left over? And 2. 12 is made up of 10 and 2. Just like in our I can statement, we're breaking up a teen number into 10 and some more. Now we have to go back and think about the 10s and 1s that we were just practicing. So now you're thinking of the groups of 10 is the same as blank 10. How many groups of 10 are in that picture? There is one group of 10, and how many 1s were left over here? 2. Good. 1 10 and 2 1s makes 12. Or 12 is the same as 10 and 2. Let's try number 7 together. Count up your picture. Tell me how many beads you see in that picture. I hope you see 14. 14 is your whole number in your number bond. Now break up 14 into 10 and some more. 14 is 10 and how many more? Right here there are 4. Good. Now 14 is also the same as blank 10 and blank 1. So now you ask, how many groups of 10 are over here? Is this a group of 10? Sure is. Is this a group of 10? Sure isn't. So I only circled one group of 10. And how many 1s do we have? You should have 4 1s left. Okay? We are not going to do the rest of this page, but if you'd like to do it for practice on your own, you may do that. Otherwise, thank you for working so hard with me today. You're going to head over to Seesaw now to finish your math activity. Remember, when we group 10 1s together, we call it 1 10. This can be tricky at first, but the more we practice, the better you'll get.